I have here several old hard drives. This is a 240 SSD. This one are disk drives, this one 240. And I do have this connector from eBay. It's about $5–10, I think. And you can actually transfer files from hard drives to your computer without installing them on the computer. So it's really just like a USB key. You can transfer from to, delete files, read old files, everything, videos, pictures, text, everything. Now, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to transfer files from these SSDs and hard drives, but I must warn you something that I do also have this 1 TB. This is a disk drive, so there is a disk that spins inside. It does not work for this size, so this is really a big one. I think it's 5 inches, and I can't connect it, but it's not going to read what's inside. Perhaps 500 gigabytes I didn't try. The maximum I did try is 240, I think. It's something like this, 240. This one works, this one does not work. Perhaps 500 is, I don't know. Let's just connect this. Let's just toss this to one side. So the way, let me just put back down the camera for a moment. So the way it works is that, and by the way, you will see on eBay, AliExpress with just one USB. My recommendation is get one with 2 USBs because it's going to give more power, more current from 2 USB ports. And you need that. Sometimes it works with one, but sometimes I need 2 of them. That is very important. Let me just have a sit. And also another point, I do have here at the front, there is not a lot of light. I do have 2 USB ports. It's better to try, if it doesn't work, just try other USB ports. Try ones that are colored blue, they have more power. So you really need to find the right combination. Sometimes I will just connect them like this, it won't work. I will switch them and it's going to work. And also try the ports at the rear of your computer. It's important. Again, this is Windows. Let me just show you the connector first. So it looks like this. This is universal. It has one small slot, one large, and it's always matching like this. So you just insert it in there. You just try from behind, it's easier to see. Just slide it in, slide it out. It's very easy, don't force. Okay, let's just connect this thing. And you'll see when I'm going to connect, you'll see lights here. And again, my recommendation is connect both of them and try several combination of USB ports. Don't discourage yourself. So you'll see, check the lights here. There is one red light, one blue light. Even if it works with one connector, insert the second as well. Let's just rotate it, you know it's one way only. Okay, so actually you can hear the disk spinning. This is a disk drive. And you have these 2 lights. If you want, I'm just going to unplug it and plug it, but this is the drive that I just plugged in. So let's just unplug it. I'm going just to remove it from there, just to show you what's on my computer. So this is C. This is my local drive, the local drive that's on my computer. C, and you see those links. And let me just insert that USB connectors, and you'll see the G appearing. That's the hard drive that's on my desktop. I'm not sure what's F. Perhaps there is a operating system on it, but this is G that I just activated here. Let's just transfer a file from it. I put a test file at some point. Let me just look with the, okay, so this is G. This is the root. I just put a file here just for test. I'm going to transfer it, it's a JPEG, it's a picture. I'm going to put it on my local C into pictures. So let's just move it. I was saying, sorry, camera doesn't focus right now. Okay, I did throw it in there. I think it went. Let's just click. Okay, and the file is here. If you want, I can delete it. You can also transfer it back. Just put it back. But it's going to tell you there is already a file in there. Let's just replace it. And sometimes you need to do this confirmation. Just click continue. Okay, so it put the file back. If you want, just for you, I'm just, because some people don't believe and I want to show them. So this is the local drive C. This is my file here. If I would delete it, okay, it's never no longer there. This is the removable disk, the one that's on my desktop. I just moved the file back in there. I was saying pictures, is that it? And it appears there. So you can see I can transfer without any problem. You can read also files without any problem. This is the picture. Okay, just close it. Okay, so it works perfectly. And as you can tell, I use those hard drives to just back up my videos from my channel. Okay, this is for this guy here. When you disconnect them, actually there is no eject. There is no eject option here for the hard drive. So what you need to do is to unplug the USB, and I can tell you, you will hear the sound it makes. It's better not to unplug it too many times, because the disk stops very sharp. So maybe it's not very good for the disk. It should be a problem a few times. So let's just unplug it from here and listen to the disk stopping. It makes a beep and it no longer spins. If you want, I can test for you the SS drive, but it's really the same thing. The difference with SS drive is that it's not making any kind of sound. It's completely silent, nothing spinning inside, no disk, no nothing. It's just like a memory chip. I think it goes like this. Okay, connected, we'll see the light. These SSDs need less power, so sometimes it's going to work with just one connector, but you never know in advance. So that's why I recommend get the 2 connector version. So let's just power it on. And by the way, this is my, let's just delete this picture here. So I'm going to put again, I did copy this picture on my SSDs and I just move it here. So you see, I'm just to prove it if you want, because some people need a proof. I think, let me see, does it? No, it doesn't show, and you see it's just one blue light there, so I need to plug the second one. And this is the SSD here. If you want, actually, let me just give you the proof that is the SSD properties. Where is it right? And I don't know. So that's just the properties. It doesn't say SSD here. Maybe it does say someplace. Let me just recall myself. No. Well, I don't know where it says SSD on it. It doesn't say, or maybe I don't remember now. Okay, so let's just move another file from it, so you'll see it works. I put a file, the same file, basically I put it at the root. It's here, so let me just transfer it to, what was it, pictures. And there you have it, and I can open it, and it works perfect. So that's just for those more skeptical of you. It works, but again, I have no idea. The 1 terabyte doesn't work. Again, 1 terabyte, this is disk hard drive. Maybe it's going to work with 1 terabyte of SSD, because the SSD need much less power. They don't need to spin a disk inside. So maybe the bigger SSDs are going to work with this connector, maybe, but I haven't tried myself. But it's not going to work with big hard drive with spinning disk inside. It's not going to work. And by the way, when you power these things, do not touch these elements. Just keep it like this on the table, because these normally are internal. Normally you don't touch, but try not to put your hands when there is power on it. So try not to touch this circuitry. Maybe you are going to short it. It's better to be safe. Just put it like this on the table. Don't handle it when it's connected, when it has power in it. Just a safe warning. Okay, so this is how it works. Again, you need to just unplug it. There's no ejecting, and there you have it. It's no longer there. Okay. Or maybe some of you have the question: can you actually install put this inside the computer? I can tell you that all these SSDs come from old computers. All of them have Windows operating system on them. Depends on the version. Some older version of Windows, you cannot get a SSD from another computer and put it in a different computer and boot Windows from it. Is not going to work because it was installed Windows on a different motherboard, different computer. So it's not, you cannot swap them and reboot Windows on other computer. What you can do is remove all data because it's going to be formatted, remove absolutely empty it, and then you can install it on any computer and install Windows from fresh, from zero, without without a cost. So basically you just use a USB key to boot, and then you install, connect to Windows to internet and install Windows on it from Windows. There is a site from Windows. Download in Windows and install it from zero, from fresh. Is going to erase all data on SSD. I do have a video showing the entire procedure on my channel. Perhaps I'm going to link it in the comment section. Okay. Hope you get plenty of information in this video. Okay, thanks for watching.